Hey guys, Rocky Moore with Rocky Moore Realty here, RockyMoreRealty.com. I am part of the Sand Dollar Realty Group. This is part two of the video that I made last week, introducing you guys to the idea of down payment assistance for buying a new home or grant money for buying a new home. So if you did not watch that video, please see the link below and you can check out the video from last week. I'm going to give you a quick rundown. I'm going to be talking about the two different programs today. Both of those are going to be from Florida Housing. One is a grant program and one is a down payment assistance program. One you would have to pay back and the other you would not. So the first thing is the lenders. Not all lenders are going to participate in this program. Get with me after the video and I can get you a list of the participating lenders so that they can help you secure a loan. Now, when you get over to these lenders, they're going to have not only the programs that I talk about, but there's also some other programs that are available. So they can do what's called layering, and they can even get you different money from different sources and add that all in to come up with your down payment. So maybe you need more than $7,500. Maybe they have another program they can layer with that. Okay. So first things first, anytime somebody tells me that there's free money, my first question, my radar goes off. Okay. No such thing as free money. So where does the money come from? The money comes from three different sources. The money comes from the first source being the state government, second source being the federal government, and the third source being the program itself. So the program, now that it's made money, is putting money back into the program and doing loans themselves through Florida Housing. So on the state level, they're doing funding. On the federal level, they're also doing funding. On the federal level, they use the target groups. So they're trying to get people to move to specific areas. So if you do that, then you can even get more benefits, but you don't have to do that. For instance, if you buy a home with this program, the max is $253,000 home. If you go inside the targeted market area for the federal government, they'll let you go up to $310,000. Okay, so that's where the money comes from. So it is legit. You always hear about state and federal funding. This is how you get that funding. Everybody talks about those programs, but nobody really lets you inside to how do I access that money. So again, for the down payment assistance, up to $7,500, you can use that for not only the down payment, but also towards closing costs. You do have to pay that back. With the grant, 3% of the purchase price. So on a $250,000 home, you're still at $7,500, and you do not have to pay that back. You can also use part of that for closing costs. But wait, there's more. Like they say on TV, with a good realtor like myself, we're also going to try to get you concessions from the seller. So we can, with these programs, we can go up to 3% concessions on that same house, the $250,000 house. That means I can get you up to $7,500 towards your closing costs, if the seller is willing to negotiate that. So now you're at $15,000, and we haven't even negotiated the price of the home itself. Okay. So that's just some of the things that we can do. Now, who do they want to give this money out to? Is it just anybody that asks? No, absolutely not. First person they want to give it to is educated buyer. I'm sure you guys all heard about the housing bubble and how that affected everybody's lives. They don't want that to happen again. They want educated buyers. You have to do an approved buyer education course. Not a lot to ask for the amount of money that they're giving out. Some of those are free and some are online. Contact me for those resources. Second thing, credit score needs to be 640 or above. That's who they have deemed pays the bills, and they don't have to chase you for the money. You've proven that you're going to be trustworthy with the loan and that you're going to pay that back in a timely manner. 640 is sort of that threshold. You have to be a first-time buyer. So if you're not at 640, give me a call. There's things that we can do to get you to 640. A lot of us at one time were not at 640, and now we're well over 700. So, don't stop there because you don't have a 640 credit score. We can work on that. So, first-time buyer. You have to be a first-time buyer, but what does that mean? That means that you do not currently live in a home that you own, and it also means that in the last 3 years, you have not owned and occupied the same home. So you could own a home and not occupy it. Maybe your spouse, ex-wife, ex-husband lives in it and you don't. That can work. There's also a couple of other exceptions. Those exceptions are going to be if you're in that federal target market that I was talking about. Those areas, it doesn't apply. You can not be a first-time home buyer. Veterans, if you're a veteran, we salute you. This does not apply to you. You don't have to meet those requirements either. So besides that, maximum income. Max income for an individual is going to be $59,000. Max income for a 3+ person household, 67,850. Now, that is for the down payment assistance program. If we move into the grant program, you're able to have up to 82,600 coming in income, and they can help you with this. The lender can discuss all these things more and what's a better fit for you. So the last thing is debt to income ratio. Your debt to income ratio cannot be over 45%. If you don't know what your debt to income ratio is, or you need help figuring that out, again, contact me. Rocky Moore, the People's Champion, 386-444-1949. That's the facts. That's what you need. Also, you have to be able to qualify for the loan. So, FHA, VA, conventional, it doesn't matter what kind of loan. They have all different loan programs. You have to be able to qualify for the loan and then meet these criteria, and then we can talk about getting you some money. So check me out, give me a call, send me a text, RockyMooreRealty.com, 386-444-1949. I look forward to working with you guys real soon. Thanks a lot.